The numbers are staggering. Every day, cancer kills 1,500 Americans. That is one person every minute.
In September of 2008, an organization called Stand Up to Cancer started a grassroots movement to raise money for cancer research. Holding an historic fundraising telecast aired simultaneously on NBC, ABC, and CBS. And on September 10th, they will do it again.
We ask people to stand up. We ask people to give money.
What would you pay to stop cancer?
Enough people are standing up and saying they're fed up and they don't want to see this come rolling through their families once again.
We're working with teams of scientists across the country, and the key word is collaboration. Oftentimes, these scientists have been working at individual institutions, but Stand Up to Cancer forces them to collaborate, to share their resources, their experience, and their expertise. And so it's moving science forward faster.
And we all know that even in the most rarefied and difficult worlds of microscience, being in a room with somebody who's working on it too, and they say, did you ever, but I, what? Yes. It's common communication, conversation, and support. Mm-hmm. They end up supporting each other in ways that they probably didn't dream they could do either.
And they have to show patient benefit within 3 years, which is really warp speed in the world of cancer research.
And their work right now is moving in on what could encompass 2/3 of all cancer deaths.
We've delivered on the promise of a new blood test for cancer in a way that is going to actually be informative not only for pancreatic cancer but other cancers like leukemia and brain cancer. And that is exciting. By working together, new and things happen that are really exciting and driving us forward as a team.
Recently, scientists and researchers discovered the epigenome, which is the material surrounding the DNA. And sometimes this material sends inaccurate signals and actually causes cancer. They have found by manipulating this material or reversing how it's behaving, they can actually attack the cancer itself.
We've been treating patients with advanced lung cancer who have failed at least 3 previous chemotherapy strategies. We've seen very durable responses with marked shrinkage of tumor over months of duration.
We're going to go back at this, and we're going to ask people to give again.
September 10th, 8 o'clock.
We're going to have a lot of help, a lot of entertainers, a lot of music. That's the fun part.
So we just want you to know that we're so excited to be standing up with you, so let's do it.
All right.
And NBC Nightly News anchor Brian Williams is here to tell us more. Brian, good morning to you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
I know that you have a personal stake in this. Why is this initiative so important to you?
Well, doesn't everybody have a personal stake in this? When that was done a few mornings back, we shot that. We walked over to a wall and put on the wall the names of the loved ones we were doing this for. Katie wrote down her husband and sister. I wrote down my mother and sister. My mother's been gone for almost 19 years. My sister for 4 years. A mother of 5. Fought breast cancer for 6 years. All of us, though, it doesn't make me any different. We all have stories to tell. And I think the building anger and resentment against cancer has resulted in this. People are just trying to find other ways. I like the theme, Stand Up to Cancer. I like it. Let's show it we're tougher than it, even as it takes our loved ones away.
There are a lot of individuals out there working on trying to find a way to find a cure for cancer, but the approach that this campaign takes, this collaborative effort, these dream teams, is something pretty new.
That's right. It's like the old biblical story of the blind men and the elephant. They all come away from it thinking they have touched and experienced something else. Well, you've got teams for all the best reasons doing research on different strands of cancer, and this says, you know, Scientist X is working on this, Scientist Y. Let's bring you all together. We did this telethon. We raised $100 million to date like that. And on September 10th, we're all going to fly to L.A. and we're all going to come out on stage. There, the 3 of us were. Of course, now Charlie has left the scene and Diana's taken over. But it's fun. We're fierce competitors by day, something you guys know something about. And yet, by night, when it's a good cause, we come together. Half of Hollywood shows up. And it's just another way to attack this disease.
Such a good thing,
luck
too.
with it, yeah.
Thank you.
Brian,
Thanks for
you
having
so
us.
For getting
much.
up early.
And again, the Stand Up to Cancer fundraiser is on September 10th on all 3 major networks. Up next, Jane Pauley introduces us to a retired general who's found a new way to help kids. But first, this is Today on NBC.